In the world of business, there is an ancient story about commitment. There was a video of Dartmouth's rowing coach that I was watching when I first became aware of it. It was many years ago. A story was being told by him in order to motivate his troops. Additionally, in this narrative, there is a father and a son. And as they are having breakfast together, the kid says to his father, "Dad, I'm learning about commitment versus contribution in school, right? I'm making an effort to get a handle on it, but I'm not entirely sure what the difference is." After giving it some thought for a while, the father then says, "Look down at your plate. What do you see?" "Ham and eggs," the boy would say. To which the father responds, "Well, that chicken did make a contribution to your breakfast. The pig in question has made a promise." Then he proceeds to instruct his adolescent child to behave like a pig. Since then, everything that has occurred in my life has been built around the foundation that was laid by that straightforward metaphor. In any case, there is always the possibility of going all in or walking the line, which is another way of saying that you can hedge your bets. In addition, when something becomes challenging, people frequently leave or quit since they have left another door open. Isn't that correct? An easier way, a way out of the situation is available. However, allow me to pose this question to you. Do you believe that it was a scenario that may change the course of your life? If you were to survive, you'd need water. If you spent 3 hours seeking for anything and came up empty-handed, would you eventually give up? Obviously, that is not the case. Because your life depended on it, you would persist in your search, right? There are no other choices from which to choose. Someone once said that if you want to seize the island, you should destroy the ships. This is an old proverb. Give your word. Furthermore, it is not until you accomplish this that things will start to shift in a meaningful way. That advancement is performed at the best possible level. Tipping your way to success is simply not possible. From behind it, you cannot sneak up on it. Shouldn't you be the one to own it? Make sure you get what you desire. It is as if the entire world is on fire, and as if the entire cosmos revolves around the idea of experiencing this. In the 28 years that I have been alive, I have never witnessed a lion approaching a gazelle with the intention of hoping that it will fall over. Right? Using everything it possesses, it launches an assault on it, having speed, strength, and tenacity. To put it simply, that is what wins the reward. In the event that you and your objectives are not aligned with one another, or if they are not the same, this is a pretty solid indication that you are fighting the wrong battle. Make sure that you are living and breathing your dreams. Take in and let out the breaths. You ought to have them in the forefront of your thoughts at all times, where each and every thought that occurs to you should be placed within the context of the situation. To answer that fundamental question, how badly do you want it? From the very beginning, if you are not willing to fully commit to something, then that provides you with a fairly good answer right off the bat. You can talk about the hours spent, the routines you follow, and the habits you have. But if you aren't enthusiastic about what you want, and if you don't immerse yourself in it, none of that has any real significance. Adhere to the way you ought to live. Do what you want to do. Be the person you need to be in order to make your aspirations come true. Fully commit to achieving excellence. Due to the fact that until you accomplish that, you will be left with nothing but a vision and an erroneous perception of reality. The victorious do not have the time for that. Now, make your thoughts focused on your objective and then crush it. That is the only choice available.